Should you take a pension buyout? We're going to talk about that in this video. Pension buyouts are when a pension company basically says, hey, listen, you have two options. You can take a monthly pension for the rest of your life, or you can buy out your pension for a set amount of money. And it's really 50-50. It depends on your situation, depends on what the buyout is. And my recommendation is to look into it, but I'm going to give you a couple tips on whether or not it's a good value. So the rule of thumb in investing in annuities and things like that is about 5% at age 60, and then you go up 0.1 or down 0.1 for every year. So if you're age 70, you can expect to get about 6%. Age 60, you can expect to get about 5%. Age 50, you can expect to get about 4%, and then you can go from there. So for instance, if you're age 60 and you have $1 million buyout and your pension is less than $60,000 a year, that's actually a pretty good deal. Now, if your pension was $90,000 a year, that's not a great deal, because that works out to about 9% of what the buyout is, which is almost impossible to get from annuity or something else. So you want to take a look at that formula and whether or not it makes sense, because guess what? Buying out your pension, you have to go out and recreate the income somehow, and that's a pretty good rule of thumb. Now, if you're just planning on buying out your pension and putting your money into mutual funds, there is a rule of 4% across the board. So if you say, I am against annuities, I don't want to do it, I just want to buy it out, that's fine. It's the rule of 4%. And some people even say that that's high, but that's what you should take a look at. So if it's $1 million, you're looking at only being able to generate $40,000 of income if you're using mutual funds or equities. The other thing you want to take a look at is your life expectancy and your health. If you're not in great health, so sometimes people will come in and they have terminal cancer or things like that, it probably makes sense to buy out your pension and be able to leave that money to beneficiaries. You've worked your whole life for it. So pensions are really for longevity. If you plan on living a long time, pensions are a good deal. But if you know your life expectancy isn't that long, or maybe you don't have longevity in your family, or maybe you're sick, then maybe you want to take a look at the buyout. But all in all, you really need to talk to a financial advisor who knows about your type of pension, your pension plan, and specializes in that. So my company, we specialize in working with people in the Florida retirement system. So state employees in Florida. There are certain people who specialize in Honda and other things. But one thing I want you to be careful of is financial advisors like myself and other people, we get paid based on how much we manage. So unfortunately, there's a lot of financial advisors who are always going to tell you to buy out your pension, because all of a sudden now we're managing, instead of a 401k of 200,000, a pension buyout of $1 million, but that's not necessarily the best thing for you. So just make sure that you're using these formulas, you're getting second opinions, and if you are going to buy out your pension, make sure it's the right thing for you, not just the right thing for the financial advisor. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to see more, you can click here to subscribe, or you can click right here for a video that YouTube will think is best for you. It's their algorithm, don't blame me for it, but I hope you enjoy.